Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Cars.co.za Consumer Awards. Proceedings will commence shortly. Please take your seats.
Can we get connected? Can we get connected? Can we get connected?
A very warm welcome to you all, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Cars.co.za Consumer Awards for 2018-2019. We just want to let you guys know that it is all free seating, but we kindly request that the reserved signs are respected. It is free seating, except for the reserved tables, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you're going to have fun with us tonight. We look forward to having you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Cars.co.za Consumer Awards. Proceedings will commence shortly. Please take your seats.
Some
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host for tonight, Pearl Modiadie.
Hi. Good evening, ladies and gents. How are you all doing tonight? Are you all happy to be here? Welcome to the Cars.co.za Consumer Awards powered by WesBank. My name is Pearl Modiadie, and it is my pleasure to be your host tonight. I saw a lot of you on the red carpet, and I must say, you all looked dashing. So thank you very much for putting in the effort. We really appreciate it. We're all going to have a spectacular evening tonight, but before we begin with the proceedings, just a couple of housekeeping rules. Please bear in mind this is a non-smoking venue. Whether you're lighting a cigarette or using a vape, please do so in the designated areas. Bathrooms are clearly signposted. I'll do it how they do it in the airport. Clearly signposted on your left and on your right. And if you feel that the gender labeling is a bit archaic, you're more than welcome to lay a complaint on wheredoipassmygenderfluid.com. So Wi-Fi is available tonight, and it should be blazing. The network name is #CarsAwards, and the password is WesBank 2019, and that is case sensitive, so ensure that you type it as it is on the screen behind me. So the awards are being streamed live on YouTube, so say hello to everybody watching at home. Hi. Thank you all for joining us. It's really, really good to have you. You're going to have a fantastic time tonight. Please also use the #CarsAwards, and remember to tag at Cars South Africa on Twitter, Cars South Africa on Instagram, as well as WesBank on Twitter and WesBank SA on Instagram, because you'll be helping to make the consumer voice as loud as it possibly can be. Now, in terms of safety, should there be any problems that require us to leave? And I'm hoping there won't be any problems, but please do so through the marked emergency exits. Do we have Volvo in the house? Volvo, where you at? Yeah, but do we have Toyota in the house? Do we have VW in the house? Do we have Mercedes-Benz in the house? Where are you? Oh, you must. COSA Consumer Awards are decided by a very unique system. This is how it works, right? Consumers don't vote for the cars they like, because that would make it a popularity contest, right? It would. Consumers are instead asked to fill out a 50-question survey about the cars they own and drive. So they're answering from a personal perspective. Around, can you guess how many people were surveyed this year? Gentleman over there. A couple of millions. Okay, that's, you're reaching. We're not there yet. Around 10,000 people filled out these surveys, giving the analysts a huge amount of insights to work with. At the same time, the Cars.co.za testers shortlist the semi-finalists, and a panel of diverse judges is then assembled and asked to take these contenders out for a thorough test. Right? This year, Cars.co.za is not just acknowledging your feedback, but who you are as people, what makes you tick, and what it is really that drives you. So, should your car win the category, please send your team up on stage and accept one of these magnificent trophies. Where are they? You're going to hand them out? I hear they are about 3.5 kilograms heavy. So you're going to be strong to handle that one. And now to show us what they got up to during the test days, please welcome one of the judges on stage, TV personality and all-round cool chick, Claire Moisa. Where is she? There she is. Give it up one more time for Claire Moisa, everybody. You look amazing.
You do too.
Thank you, girl. Thank you. I want it to look like a trophy.
You do.
Thank you.
I want one of you when I go home.
Well, hopefully your favorite brand wins.
Hopefully.
So you are here because you're one of the judges, right? And I want to know about the testing days. They look like a mixture of fear, lots of fear, but quite a lot of fun as well.
You've just summed it up so perfectly. It's so exciting to be able to test drive these amazing cars, but the things that you have to make these cars do is quite scary if you're not used to that environment. So we really put every car through its paces. We have to make them skid. We have to change lanes, emergency brakes. So it is a lot of fear, but it's quite exhilarating as well.
Yeah. Now, before being a part of the Cars.co.za family, what was your relationship with cars?
For me, a car is quite a functional part of my life. So
Yeah.
I'm quite practical about it. So I'm concerned about how much it costs. I'm concerned about fuel consumption. My mother must get into it. How much groceries can I pack into the boot? So I really have a practical relationship with cars.
Yes.
I know some people are very emotional about their cars, but I really need it to function. I make it work hard. I run around town. I drive around. I do long distances. So it needs to be able to do all of those things.
Yes.
And if it gives me a feeling of like luxury and makes me feel a bit special when I park it and people are watching me, then that's an added bonus.
Right? It is. I want to find out about the facilities, because if my favorite car is being tested, I want to know that the facilities are I want to know that they accommodate everyday situations that we face on the road. Did the facilities accommodate that?
The facilities are a driver's dream. There's not one thing that we do not make the car try and do. So we've got different surfaces, we're going up inclines, we're making it skid in rain, we're changing lanes, we're making it brake. It's really quite intense and thorough. So if your car has been on that track, you can rest assured that we did everything to it to make sure that it can perform when it's out on the road.
Did you do back-to-back testings as well for the cars that are competing against each other?
That's the most amazing thing, is because when you are trying to buy a car, you're looking for a car as a normal consumer, what you do is that you go test drive that car at a dealership and then you go home. But with this opportunity that we had is that you're testing all of the cars in that category. So you get to compare all the cars that fit into that category, which is quite exciting. It's it's comparative and it's immediate, which is great. And you normally don't get that opportunity.
Right? So which would you say was your favorite category to judge?
My favorite category to judge was the compact family car.
Yeah?
I'm actually looking to buy a car. I don't have a car. Yes.
Which one should she be buying next?
Hello, everybody. I'm sitting at this table over here. It was my favorite car because I'm actually looking to buy something in that category.
Yeah.
And it's a practical car. And what is quite exciting is that the compact cars really have so much more in them because they're competing to stay affordable, but there's tech in there, there's luxury in there, the cars look incredible, so it's quite a tough category, so I'm looking forward to see who wins that one.
So you already know which one your favorite is, right? Is that the one that you're going to buy?
Well, I think so.
I'm going to put you on the spot, you know that.
But you see, the judges don't actually speak to each other. So when we're judging...
Oh, really?
Listen, they are serious auditors. And, I can't cheat. I'm from carte blanche. I can't do those things. So we don't know. I don't know what the other judges thought of the cars. So my favorite might not have been the consumers or maybe the other judges' favorite. So I'm curious to see who wins the categories tonight.
Well, I'm curious to know which one your favorite was.
Why are you being so awkward?
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna, I will leave that. Let's stop talking about, let's actually see and experience what you guys went through.
Let's do it.
Hidden in the north of Mzansi, situated at a secret testing facility known as Girotech. 19 judges had 2 days to test 39 cars thoroughly.
I've been told that this is the safest place to do dangerous things.
There's a bit of mud. Whoa! That's slippery.
We're approaching the slalom course now, which basically senses the
immediacy of change of direction.
Ooh, bit of sand trap. Here we go. People. Ooh.
The suspension course is meant to actually test the comfort levels, and that's why we actually take cars through this course.
So we hear the gradient. We're being strong. We're gonna do a 35-degree angle.
It's a very real, authentic comparison for somebody that's looking to buy in that particular category.
Very, very beautiful. Love it. A very big thank you to Claire Mawisa and all the judges. Much appreciated. Now, to catch more of the test day experience, go to Cars.co.za. There's lots of content freely available. Now it's time to give out some awards. Are you all ready? I know I am. So now, seeing as Claire was a judge in the compact hatch category, we're going to kick off with that one. And our first presenter tonight, she's amazing. She's a sports presenter. She's an actress. She's a role model to millions of young South Africans. Please welcome on stage the beautiful the Minnie Jones. Hello, Minnie. You look amazing.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
You look amazing.
Thank you so much. You too.
Second outfit, I love.
You love.
Can we give Pearl a round of applause? She's doing amazing tonight.
Thank you so
You really
much.
are.
Oh, thank you. I love
Cool.
that.
Should we
Thank
get
you.
into tonight's award?
Please, let's.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Are we ready? All right. So now we get to one of the cars that will see more new models on the road in a year than most. This is an exciting category because it's the start of so many people's mobility journey. It's the author of so many life stories. Let's take a look.
Cars in this segment must appeal to a very wide audience, from the young professional or family buying up from an entry-level car, to pensioners buying down from something larger and more expensive. The winner of this award must truly reflect what is best about modern automotive design and engineering, but in a concentrated, reasonably affordable form. The finalists are Ford Fiesta 1-liter turbo titanium, Mazda 2 1.5 individual plus auto, and Volkswagen Polo 1-liter TSI Comfortline auto.
And the winner is...
Congratulations, VW Polo 1.0 TSI Comfortline. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Can I have the team for VW, please? Please come up on stage, accept the award. Let's take lots of photos and capture this beautiful memory. Anybody from VW? Oh, there they are! Give them a round of applause one more time. Congratulations! Here we go.
This is brilliant. Let's take a picture.
Be in the middle. Smile for the camera.
Cool, let's give them another round of applause.
Thank you so much, Minnie, and congratulations to VW for taking the first award of the night. Now, Nimbonile Umini, we're going to go from one spectrum to the other. She is single malt. The guy I'm going to call up next is double cab. She is very big on family. but this guy coming up is like, he's just big. He's huge. He's ginormous. He's of epic proportions. Please welcome South African rugby legend on stage, Victor Matfield, everybody. Wow. Wow, look at you.
Are you?
That's how I'm going to look at you from now on.
Please.
I look up to you, Victor.
Thank you very much.
Good to meet you, Timothy.
Hi, everyone. Great to be here. This is a great room, isn't it? Finally, I can stand up straight in the room. You know, it's funny how people assume that rugby players are rough and doff. Looks can be deceiving, though. The category is similar. You think you're getting a rough and tough 4x4 like a Bucky's Buerta, but you're actually getting a combo. It's tough and smart, of course, like myself. Executive SUV, hier kom hy.
Increasingly regarded as the status symbol to have, most premium brands now offer road-biased SUVs that combine prestige and practicality in a package that is characterized by superior refinement. Drivetrain performance and refined road manners are a priority, as is a cabin that features upmarket materials and the most up-to-date technology. The finalists are Audi Q5 2-liter TDI Quattro Sport S-Line Sports, BMW X3 xDrive 20D M Sport Auto, and Volvo XC60 D5 R Design.
And the winner is...
Congratulations to Volvo. Please come up on stage and collect your award. Give up for Volvo, everybody. Winning the executive SUV category. And here is the star of the show. Very beautiful, isn't it? Volvo, come join us on stage for a picture. Shemaine, you did say you wanted to walk away with something when I met up with you on the red carpet, so here you are. Congratulations, there's your award.
Congratulations.
Well done. There you go. Congratulations, Team Volvo. So we're gonna keep things moving right along. Our next award presenter, also one of my favorite ladies in the entertainment industry. She's incredible. Her and I go way back, actually. We started on a show called Crazy on ETV together. She is a TV personality. She's a model. When I knew her back then, she was a dancer, and she still dances really, really well. She's now a club DJ, born in Japan, but South African through and through. Please put your hands together for Lala Hiroyama. Look at you!
What an intro, though. My goodness.
Can you still break it down?
Girl, you know what? I'm going to be a lady tonight in my high heels, in my Louboutins, let me tell you. Thank you so much, though, Pearl. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It's so great to be with all of you here. Listen, so I'm here to talk to you about hot hatchets. Okay, so if you ask me, it's that killer accessory that just takes your vibe to the next level, right? I mean, it tells everybody that you know exactly what you need and what's needed, plus that little bit extra. So ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at those sexy contenders.
This category incorporates performance, looks, and sharp handling, and enough practicality to drive every day. The archetypal hot hatch is all about driving that makes you happy. The finalists are BMW M140i Sports Auto, Honda Civic Type R, and Renault Megane RS 280 Lux.
Did you see the sexy Japanese car in the middle? And I'm not going to be biased or anything, but my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is... Isn't she beautiful, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much. Team Honda, please come up on stage. You look amazing. Congratulations. Come through, collect your award. She's so pretty. Can I take her home? You take this, I'll take her. No problem. Great, thank you. Thank you. There we go. Let's capture this moment. There we go. Congratulations. Team Honda, everybody. So, we know that these awards take a huge amount of time, a lot of energy, quite a lot of resources as well, right? And WesBank has been one of the supporters from very early on. And to tell us more about why, please welcome on stage the Executive Head of Sales and Marketing from WesBank, Ganam Sibi.
Are you gonna go up with me? Oh, here we go.
And you're limping. What happened? You're looking for empathy.
Yeah, you
can we all
friends,
please
man.
feel sorry
here
for
we go.
Ganam CB from WesBank? Oh, God, now we are... Wow, are you feeling better now?
No.
Okay. Well, I'll see what I can do throughout the show to make you
thank
feel
you very
better.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
But the stage is yours, Ghana.
Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. To those of you feeling a little bit sorry for me, I'm not limping, it's my all-star look. So I dressed up for the occasion, okay. So I am quite privileged and very much honored to be standing in front of you on behalf of WesBank. Am I coming through properly? Okay, someone must tell the sponsors to get the stuff sorted. I wonder who's sponsoring this event, eh? Terrible stuff. I think it's fine now. Cool, use this one. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's try again. It's quite a privilege and an honor to be standing in front of you on behalf of WesBank on the 4th official Cars.co.za Consumer Awards. Now, many of you may know or may not know, WesBank has been in the automotive industry for more than 4 decades. Now, obviously, in that period of time, we've learned a few things. And some of the things that we've really learned have truly stood us in good stead. Now, we have focused and anchored our business model on partnerships. Now, partnerships doesn't necessarily mean you partner with each and every person that comes through your door, but it's about partnering with people in our minds that truly unlock the value within the automotive ecosystem. Now, I've been receiving a number of questions. Why have you partnered with Cars.co.za? Why don't you partner with X or Y? Now, it's quite simple for us. You know, cars are in our veins. We always like to recognize and celebrate excellence. We always would like to always find an initiative that brings us closer to our consumers and gives the consumer a voice to obviously contribute to this changing industry. This was quite an easy decision. This competition ticks all those boxes. I'm sure you've seen initially, obviously, of the winners that have gone through the stage. There is no question about the excellence that our OEM continue to produce in the South African market. So I think, honestly, we just owe it to our OEMs to give them a round of applause for bringing the best of breed into this country. So if you could please give our OEMs to continue to do this. Yeah, I think we are quite a small market, and if one has to really get deep with the technical details, I think the number of derivatives that we truly have is quite massive for this market. So I think it really just goes far to showing how the OEMs take us seriously. Importantly as well for us in getting involved, as I've said, was about unlocking value in this ecosystem. And so, you know, in looking at what the Cars.co.za awards really meant for us in relation to the consumer, it was more than just the awards. Yes, we recognize the excellence. Yes, we acknowledge the brilliance of what comes through from the OEMs. But primarily for us was also making sure that we are able to participate in an event that guides the consumer buying patterns. It's not easy out there. There's so many cars to buy. We're coming in pretty much at the back end to finance the cars. But we thought it quite important to actually participate much earlier on in terms of educating the consumers. So to all the consumers who have participated in the voting of this process, thank you very much for making this a reality. Thank you. You may give them a round of applause. I had the privilege of attending the track day. I think Claire did give you a little bit of highlights in terms of what happened there. I must be honest, I honestly don't envy any of the judges. If you see the quality of the finalists, if you see exactly what these cars have been put through, anyone actually here deserves to win. So I really think that the work that's been done, through the entire voting process, the balance that it's obviously been able to achieve, which for us from a WesBank perspective has really been quite special in terms of the weighting between the customer voice or the consumer's voice, the people actually driving the cars, servicing the cars, versus just the experts, and bringing into that the journalist voices. So I think to the Cars.co.za team, thank you very much for continuing to work with us. As we've said earlier on, we really remain quite anchored on the partnership model, and we look forward to working with you for many more years to come. For the rest of the winners that are still going to come up on stage, an early congratulations from me, definitely well deserved. And to everyone here and everyone joining us remotely, enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you very much, and we are proud from WesBank.
Still limping. We'll see what we're going to do with that limp later. Ganam CV, everybody. So moving on to our next award presenter, he's one of the most recognized faces in the country. He's known much for design as he is for deal making. He's hit the catwalk and raised a lot of money for the less fortunate. So if there is a common thread here, it is that he gets things done. Maps Maponyane, everybody. Yes, it's you. Don't look around. I'm talking about you.
How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, good evening. It's wonderful to be here. How's everyone doing?
Good.
Still good? Good evening, Victor. You always have to make sure that you greet the biggest person in the room. I was actually chatting to him earlier, and he's such a man. And I've just got this beard, but he actually complimented on me. He complimented me on it earlier. He said, I like the beard that you're growing. And I said, thank you. I wasn't used to it before, but I'm getting used to it now. It's growing on me. Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, it's great to be back at the Cars.co.za Consumer Awards with WesBank. And of course, with all the brand muscle getting flexed in the media, it's just so refreshing to see the consumer represented in such a slick, and relevant way. Luxury doesn't have to be the whole lobster, and sometimes you just need a little bit of a hint of caviar on your hand. So that's how I see these beauties in this upcoming category. Just enough of the good stuff to know that you're living that good life. So let's take a look at our nominees.
This new category is for cars that are stylish and sophisticated, but also practical enough for most motoring needs. Aimed at the upwardly mobile go-getter, the winner in this category must not only offer outstanding quality, refinement, performance, and the latest technology, but also broadcast a message of success and ambition. The finalists are Mercedes-Benz A200 AMG Line, Volkswagen Golf GTI, and Volvo XC40 T3 R Design.
That is a really tough category. Anyone who knows which way my bias leans will comment the fact that I want that to either be the best or nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see who the winner is. Hey, there we go.
Congratulations to Mercedes-Benz. Here's the showstopper. Ooh, we did it.
Congratulations.
There is a team from Mercedes. Ooh, he's going to chase that motor stage. You. Imagine that. Please give it up one more time for Team Mercedes-Benz joining us on stage.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, ladies.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
Nice one, team.
Pleasure. Team Mercedes, everybody. Thank you very much, Muffs. So while Cars.co.za began its life as a classifieds website, the last 5 years has seen the company successfully build a highly popular content portal and social media presence, right? One important component of the content division is their YouTube channel, which is the fastest growing and largest branded channel in South Africa in any industry. So, yes, that does deserve a round of applause. So, we thought we would use this rather large screen to show you what the team has been up to this year. Take a look.
Okay, everyone ready? Radio silent. I was speaking into my stopwatch.
I'm recording.
All right, everyone ready? Radio silence, please. Cameras ready. They were on special. Now, the next question we have to answer, does it verpa? Change up. Oh, it's more of a verpa. Verpa?
Look, driver ready? Here we go.
Oh, I'm doing a drift. 6,000. Oh, wow, something just happened. 7,000, 8,000. Oh, you chickened out. If this was just a sculpture, if this was left in a park somewhere for people to sit and admire, it would be an achievement. It says launch mode active, left foot on the brake. Boost building, boost ready, here we go. I'm gone. It's over.
Looks amazing, doesn't it? I'd like to welcome on stage Chiro De Siena, Cars.co.za's head of video.
In the rehearsals, I ran up there, but I was so scared of tripping.
Really?
So I was like, one, two.
No, you're not going to end up like Ghana, don't worry. You won't. So your job looks very tough, Chiro, no?
Yeah.
Like, I'm watching the video, like, woohoo, every day. It's like, hey, Kunzi, man.
No, it's a privilege getting to do what we do. It really is. And sometimes it's hard not to have fun. But I think as a production team, as a team, we have a love-hate relationship with video production. But when you publish the finished product and the audience responds positively, that's got to be one of the best feelings in the world.
Yeah. Why would you say video is so important to Cars.co.za?
So all the research we've seen, all the stats that we've been supplied by companies such as Google, show that new car buyers, when they're looking to make their next purchase, they watch reviews of cars online. The majority of buyers are doing that. So as the consumer champion, we absolutely had to be playing in the space. We couldn't ignore it. But for us, it's a bit more than that, because we believe that by creating sincere, engaging, informative, entertaining videos, that we can create a relationship with our audience in a really powerful way. We want to be top of mind for every South African when they're thinking about buying their next car. And watching Kia Stingers and Ford Rangers go sideways seems to help with that.
Hey, if it works, why fix it, right? But what's next for the channel? I'm really, really excited to know.
So we've grown really well. We're really proud of the growth we've achieved. In 2018, we grew 60% to over 160,000 subscribers. The channel received over 19 million views in 1 year. So for us, it's not enough. We want to reach every South African. And the thing is, because we're only online,
it's difficult for many South Africans to engage with our content. Hashtag data must fall. So we're looking at new ways of reaching every single South African, and I can't really say too much right now. All I can say is watch the space.
And that we will. Thank you very much, Chiro.
Thank you.
A round of applause for Chiro de Siena, head of video for Cars.co.za. So he was giving us stats and numbers, and I'm told that the hashtag Cars Awards today alone has received over, am I getting this right, 35 million impressions? 35 million impressions online. So please keep on tweeting, keep on Instagramming. We really, really love it. We are on a roll. And I don't mind feeling small again. So Victor Matfield, you can just do your thing on stage. Victor Matfield, everybody, for the next category.
Well, it's very nice for them to have us here, but not to kill the vibe. But I've noticed that every time the video rolls, it tells you everything about the category. So I'd like to exercise my right to avoid appearing redundant and allow the technology to work for us. Roll the VT, please.
In this category, we are looking for the ultimate recreational vehicle to transport a family and all their holiday and lifestyle gear in comfort anywhere. Off-road ability is emphasized in combination with practicality, comfort, and long-distance cruising. The finalists are Ford Everest 3.2 4-wheel drive XLT, Isuzu MU-X 3-liter 4-wheel drive auto, and Toyota Fortuner 2.8 GD6 4x4 auto.
Stay fire. I'll run first. Oi.
I do need to double check with my team.
All
Our
right.
team at the back.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to wait and clarify what the issue is. Just give us 20 seconds. We'll just get some clarity on what's going on. Please don't panic. Sit back, relax until we figure out what's going on.
Okay, please remain calm and stay on your seats. I was telling all of you to remain calm. I was like, what? What is going on? Where's the emergency exit? But now you know where it is, right? We just wanted to double check that you know where it is. I saw all of you looking. So, let's find out who the winner is in this category, Victor.
Might have needed that adventurous car, but the winner is... Toyota.
Congratulations, Team Toyota. Please join us on stage to accept your award. And here it is. You might have to move forward. There we go.
Right.
One more time for Team Toyota, everybody. So who has won so far? Volvo, right? We had Volvo winning. We had, what was your category, Lala? Who won in your category? Right, of course. Minnie, who won in yours?
You're too much.
VW. Maps? Of course, of course. Now, I must say that if I was to go on an adventure with that car, I'd be happy to know I had a matte field lock on my diff. Yes. To announce the next category, please welcome back on stage Maps Maponyane.
All right. So what's the gold standard in a sedan? What defines the category? And not according to the brand itself, but the people who rely on it every single day. Let's take a look.
The technological masterpieces in this category represent a blend of first-class luxury and comfort, and business-class technology and dynamic appeal. More often than not, these are the most advanced cars on the road. The finalists are BMW 520d M Sport, Mercedes-Benz E220d Avant-Garde, and Volvo S90 D5 all-wheel drive R Design.
So who will be the pearl of this category? The winner is...
What? Team Mercedes-Benz, once again, congratulations.
Mercedes-Benz.
No. Wait, now. Why is it always Mercedes-Benz when you're presenting
I mean, look at it though. I mean,
Team Mercedes, everybody,
great
ladies,
choice.
join us on stage.
Left.
Winner with some team ups.
Congratulations again.
Don't forget to keep tweeting. Tell us what your favorite car brands are online. Then we get to the other side.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Another round of applause
Emily.
for Team Mercedes-Benz, everybody. And another round of applause for Maps Maponyane, who has to go now. He can't stay. He's got 4 other awards to present tonight. Ne? He's got a funeral to MC. He's got a baby to deliver. It's your thing, isn't it? Just so busy. Now, about your next presenter, he's no stranger to these awards. He's big, he is bold, and he's behind the decks at many banging parties. In fact, he's going to be playing at our after party tonight. Please welcome on stage the big dog, DJ Fresh.
Mwah. How's it, guys? May I tell you a true story quickly? First time I was with my kids, we see this giant of a man here, and my son says, "Dad, is that Bucky's?" I'm like, "No, why?" He's like, "He's the size of 2 of them." True story. Sometimes you're not a dad. You're not a particular age or demographic for that matter. Sometimes you just want to hear a beast scream while you sink back in your seat and feel your eyeballs flatten in your skull. I call it the first year of marriage. But it's also the performance car category. Folks, here are the nominees.
While supercars and other exotics are mere fantasies for most, there are cars priced below the magical 1 million rand mark that offer near supercar thrills and performance. In this category, we are not only looking for sizzling performance, but also driver engagement, whether driven on the track or on the road. The finalists are Audi TT RS, BMW M2 Competition, and Porsche 718 Cayman S.
So, in this category, it got a bit complicated. In the interest of transparency, Cars.co.za have asked me to explain what happened. Please follow very carefully. In all categories, at least 2 finalists must have made survey sample size and have judges' scores. In the case of one of the cars, Cars.co.za was not able to reach survey size, and in another, the exact model put forward wasn't available for judging. It must be said that these circumstances were in no way the fault of the brands, but rules must be applied uniformly to ensure a level playing field. Stop revving, thank you. Every finalist was a brilliant entry, as you saw, which is why we're going to take a moment to recognize the top 3 right now. Let's bring them out. These are dope.
So sexy. Anybody from Team Audi? Nice. Team BMW, yours is up next. There it is. Beautiful. And last but not least in the category, Porsche or Porsche? What is it?
Porsche.
Porsche. So Team Porsche. Here it is.
Thank you. I can go, right?
Thank you very much, Rich.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Porsche. So the really crazy thing about cars and how they mirror us is that we are not one thing, right? I'm going to make an example with my car. Like, my car is very sexy, ne? And it mirrors me because... You sexy, ne? My car, it's got curves in all the right places. My car has a very big boot. My car is reliable. My car can park itself, so it's smart, ne? Nami. Ngila, strong. And my car has a navigation system, and I know where we're going next, to the next category of awards.
The winner of this category should be ideal not only for the morning school run, but also for the school holiday run to a distant location. In judging this category, we've placed particular emphasis on exterior flexibility, comfort, and safety. The finalists are Mazda CX-5 2-liter individual, Peugeot 3008 2-liter HDI Allure, and Volkswagen Tiguan Allspace 1.4 TSI Trendline.
Now let's find out who the winner is in the family car category. And it is Volkswagen Tiguan Allspace 1.4 TSI Trendline. Team VW, where are you? Oh, it is very heavy actually. People from Volkswagen, oh, there they are. Joining us once again on stage. Please give them a round of applause. Which I say, Moto. I forget we have cars driving in on stage. Phew. Wow. Team VW, this one is for you. Come join me for a photo. Congratulations. There you go. There we go. Congratulations. So we have heard from WesBank. We've met some award-winning cars like this one driving off right now. We've heard the voice of the consumers as well. But what about the team that brings all of this together on one simple, sexy, insightful, and useful platform? It's time to hear from Cars.co.za. Please welcome co-founder Ross McElroy.
Thank you, Pearl.
Ooh, you look amazing in red, Ross.
Thank you, you too. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. This year, Cars.co.za is celebrating 10 years of helping South Africans to buy and sell cars. And over the past decade, we've grown from a small startup into the largest car marketplace in South Africa and positioned ourselves as the consumer champion. Thank you. We've achieved this by focusing on creating world-class product, which empowers the South African users in their car purchase journey. The Cars.co.za Consumer Awards, powered by WesBank, is the epitome of this focus. And we are extremely proud and grateful to host you all here this evening at the 4th iteration of our flagship event. A special thank you to WesBank for partnering with us and for helping us to take it to greater heights. I really do believe this is a world-class event, fire sort of warnings aside, and very grateful for everybody for attending. But what does the future hold for Cars.co.za? Where do we go to from here? Obviously, we will continue to attempt to build world-class product and to empower our users and service the motor industry. That goes without saying. But we also wish to take a softer approach to motoring. We want to connect and resonate more deeply with our audience. We want to tell stories. We want to evoke emotion. We want to celebrate the unique and amazing country that we live in. And ultimately, we want to create something that is truly beautiful.
I said, if I can put my hands around this car, I'll be the happiest woman. And this is what I love about this car. I mean, if you see it, you just fall in love with this car.
Other people react to this car in a wild way. This car is a December 1959 crew cab, which makes it one of the very first ever made in the world.
The tires were all worn out, the steel was showing. Everyone saw a heap of rust, but I saw the potential in it.
When we were in school, I had this poster in my bedroom of this Testarossa, and it's something that I thought one day I'd love to own. I'm so proud to be the owner of this particular Testarossa.
Hey everyone. And the winner is? No, seriously. Okay guys, so this is a 1992 Opel Kadett GSI 16 valve Super Boss. If you have any interest in South African motorsport heritage, the name Super Boss will bring back a lot of memories. This car was developed right here in South Africa to do one thing, and that was to beat BMW on the racing circuits of South Africa. And it did that quite a lot. So it's a legend and a very important part of our automotive heritage as a country. This particular Super Boss has been subject to an 8-month nuts and bolt restoration. It's got only 37 kilometers on its new engine. So if it doesn't start when I'm finished, cut it some slack, and don't laugh too much at me when I have to push it off the stage. But anyway, so why do we have a Superboss? Well, we believe that South Africa has this very rich and very diverse automotive heritage, and we want to play our part in protecting that. So this heritage extends way beyond just this, beyond this Superboss. There are many more, quite a few from BMW actually as well. So for us, this Superboss is a first step. It's a first car. It's the first of a bigger collection and a bigger plan. These cars will live in our offices at Cars.co.za, and hopefully they will inspire our staff. But there's also a bigger plan. We want to take these real icons back to the people of South Africa. So watch out for sentimental shows and events in the coming months and years, where you will be able to get really up close and personal again with these legendary cars. These cars are not going to be put on pedestals or in museums or hidden away or sold. The sentimental motto is live to drive. They will be driven. I promise you that. So, thank you. I look forward to next year when hopefully I'll be driving a few more new additions to our collection across the stage. See you then. Thank you. Bye. Started. Oh.
Thank you very much to Harness and Ross. You guys did a great job on that restoration. So which one wins between...
You see classic car ownership, eh?
Is it not starting? Yeah. Let's push. Now you again.
There you go.
Let's push the Superboss. Here we go. Nice one. I was going to ask which one takes the crown between Igusheshe and a Superboss. You're a judge, Claire. Which one takes the crown? Is it a Gusheshe Superboss? Gusheshe. Oh, man. So we're going to keep it rolling and get Minnie Jones back on stage for the next category. Okay. There we go.
Thank you, my
The
darling.
floor is yours, lady.
So when Lala came on stage, her Asian persuasion Honda won, right? And then Maps, as a Mercedes ambassador, comes on, and then Mercedes wins. I come on stage, and I'm doing a family car category. What are you guys trying to say? I'm not trying to have no babies. But what I am going to do is introduce the next category. You want the family all inside something that you can zip around in and park with ease. Here are the nominees.
The typical compact family car has to work hard to keep the entire family happy. From the school run to shopping duty and weekend getaways, it needs to provide safety, space, and efficiency. The finalists are Ford EcoSport 1-liter turbo titanium auto, Hyundai Creta 1.6 diesel executive auto, and Nissan Qashqai 1.2 turbo Acenta auto.
So I won't be expanding my family anytime soon, but the winner of the category is...
Team Nissan, congratulations. Please join us on stage. You have won the compact family car category. And you're not getting it anytime soon, Anish, because you're not going to need it anytime soon.
No, not
You're
yet.
still getting the sexy sports car just for you.
Drop top.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah. Join us, Team Nissan. Congratulations. Please grab your award.
When I have a baby, I promise.
There we go.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Listen.
Thank you, Minnie.
Thank you.
So I believe we've got an after party to get to. Are y'all ready for the after party? Nah, but before that, we need to get Lala back on stage because let's face it, the way she looks. Yeah, well, you mean business, girl. You belong in business class. Or is it first class?
All right.
Come join us on stage.
Thank you so much. So, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people say, oh, girl, we see, the amazing, the glam. We see the cameras. We think, it's all for show. I'm here to tell you that, ladies and gentlemen, it is hard work to keep this career on the road. Ladies, can I get a hallelujah?
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. That's right. And you know what? Sometimes we gotta let the people know that we mean business. And what better way than in these sexy wheels?
This category covers cars that realistic dreams are made of. We're looking for an aspirational vehicle that appeals to the image-conscious driver who places emphasis on performance, dynamics, technology, and design. The finalists are Audi A5 Sportback 2-liter TFSI Quattro Sport S-Line Sports, Mercedes-Benz C300 AMG, and Volkswagen Arteon 2-liter TSI 4Motion R-Line.
Well, you see, I'm very excited to see who takes this because Maps is not on stage. So it can go either way. The winner is...
Team BW back on stage. Shoot, they must be tired from all the up and down they're doing. Is it the third time on stage that BW is on? Is it the fourth?
Wow.
Third. Third time on stage, their third award for the evening. Please give it up one more time for Team BW.
Congratulations. That is real. Congratulations, you too.
Wow. You must be so tired coming up and down the stairs, right? You're not going to get tired of it. There we go. Thank you, Lala, and congrats once again to Team BW. Now, our next presenter, now I know he's really a teddy bear, but he's got like tree trunk arms, and he's got tattoos that make him look very, very dangerous. But when he arrives, you can't help but think that things are about to get real. He knows himself, of course. He's already walking up the stage. DJ Fresh, everybody.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry, I think I have a phone call. Hello? Yes, Madlamini? No, we dropped a hint that you want grandchildren, but she didn't. It's your mother, Minnie. Yeah, no, we dropped a hint, but she says no children. She says where they're going to come out. Your mom says the same way they went in. Ma, I need to work. Okay, Ma. Okay, I'll tell her you love her. Thank you, Ma. Your mom loves you. We want to be uncles and aunts. Thank you, Minnie. Anyway, as I get a bit more mature, I guess, I have to admit that I like the creature comforts. I like the special touches. I do like me some performance wrapped up in a bit of luxury. The smell of leather, the HD dash, the intelligent lighting, all the things that make getting to the show even better. Let's have a look.
At their core, premium SUVs are some of the most sophisticated and capable vehicles on the market. The best of the breed blends spaciousness with high-tech off-road equipment, powerful engines, and luxuriously trimmed cabins. The finalists are Porsche Cayenne S, Range Rover Velar D300 R Dynamic SE, and Volkswagen Touareg V6 TDI Luxury R-Line.
And the winner is...
Range Rover Velar. Where's Team Range Rover? Congratulations, you've just won an award for premium SUV. They're very heavy, 3.5 kilograms. Oh, there we go. You could do it both of them.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Team Range Rover. Congratulations. So we will call this well-dressed Range Rover a Velar in Versace. Doesn't it look dazzling? Of course it does. DJ Fresh, everybody. Talk about built to last. He's made it over some really hard ground over the years. He has. Now we're heading towards the end of the night. We're heading towards the coveted Brand of the Year award. But let's not forget the little guy. And by little guy, I don't mean like little tenacity or little quality. I think Lala will be better to explain this category for us, yeah? Please join us on stage, Miss Lala.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, while the economy might be showing signs of recovery, there's no doubt that it has taken a bashing recently. Now, this category makes it possible for many people to get the benefits of loads of innovation and ingenuity at a price that they can afford. So let's take a look.
In the budget car category, advances in technology now mean that there are fewer trade-offs in terms of safety and technology. Quality and affordability are no longer mutually exclusive. This is evident in what these finalists bring to the party. The finalists are Kia Picanto 1.2 Style, Suzuki Swift 1.2 GL, and Volkswagen Polo Vivo 1.4 Comfort Line.
All right, let's take a look at our winner.
Team Suzuki, where you at? You just won an award. Congratulations.
Thank you. Another Asian
There they are.
persuasion. I like it. I like it a lot. We haven't done bad tonight,
right?
Yeah, shout out Japan.
Give it up one more time for Team Suzuki, everybody. Don't forget the hashtag for tonight. Hashtag Cars Awards. Tag at WesBank SA, at WesBank on Twitter, and at Cars South Africa.
Omedetou gozaimasu. Hi, sorry.
Congratulations.
I just did, yes.
It's a cool one, isn't it? Thank you very much. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Lala. So what's missing? What have you not seen on stage tonight? You've seen it all? You have not seen a Bucky, right? Exactly, that's what's missing from this entire South African Cars.co.za Consumer Awards tonight, because what would we be without a double cab, right? And who better to ask to present this award than a man who looks like he can actually like pick it up, put it over his head, and move somebody with it? Can only be the one and only Victor Matfield on stage.
Uiteindelik categorie vir ons manne daar van Pretoria ook. Well, I don't really know what to say, but of course if you've driven a double cab before, I don't really have to say anything. And if you haven't driven a double cab before, I probably don't want to speak to you or say anything to you. So, let's have a look.
The modern leisure double cab Bucky is probably the ultimate all-rounder. From luxurious touring vehicle to hardcore off-roader, capable carry-all, family do-all, and lifestyle activity machine. Leisure double cab Buckies can no longer be too utilitarian and rough around the edges. but should be highly sophisticated offerings. The finalists are Ford Ranger 3.2 4x4 Wild Track Auto, Toyota Hilux 2.8 GD6 4x4 Radar Auto, and Volkswagen Amarok 3-liter V6 TDI Highline Plus 4-motion Auto.
Well, I know where my heart lies, but I'm not going to call it. So the winner is...
What? Team VW for the 4th time on stage tonight. Congratulations. Please come join us. Wow. Congratulations. Are you really excited? You must be. Come picture.
Now it is. Congratulations.
Smile for the camera. Congratulations. One more time for the Volkswagen Amarok. Thank you so much. So, before we move on to the very big one, the brand of the year, I'd like to invite Al from Cars.co.za to stage, please. Where is he? There he is. The stage is yours, Al.
Thank you, Paul. Just before we announce the brand of the year, and while we have your full attention, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank WesBank for being an amazing partner on this journey, the brands for their full support, to the public who filled in our extensive surveys, and to everyone else involved in putting up this momentous occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them all a round of applause.
Thank you very much, Alistair. So here we are, brand of the year. It is a big deal, right? So let's welcome back to the stage, the limping Ghana Msibi from WesBank. Please join us. And our after party DJ Fresh, to announce this very, very big award. Give them a round of applause, everybody. This is the big one, the brand of the year. Who do you think is going to take it? You don't know. Could be any brand right now.
For the record, I offered to carry him up here, and he turned it down.
No, I said yes. So just before going through
And
to the
now,
final,
for the award you've all been waiting for. This final category can be won by any brand. It is awarded on the basis of data analysis by Lightstone over the last 12 months. After-sales service, reliability, resale value, and overall customer satisfaction make the brand of the year the apex of the Cars.co.za Consumer Awards.
okay, so before we make the final announcement, there's just two quick things I just want to clear out. One, Pearl,
Yes.
that car of yours with its curves,
Yes.
the boot.
Yes.
We do insurance as well. Talk to me after the show.
Got you. Got you.
Okay. And secondly, it would totally be remiss of us to not acknowledge the Cars.co.za team for a sterling job. I'm sure you'd agree with me, it's been fantastic. So guys, to you as well, fantastic evening. And to the moment we've all been waiting for, the 2019 Brand of the Year. Drum roll, please. Gee whiz, drum roll.
On your table.
Pearl. Hasn't announced this yet. There we go.
Toyota.
There it is. Brand of the years. Toyota. Please come forward. Make way for the stars of the show. Team Toyota, please join us on stage. You have won Brand of the Year. Congratulations. Please come as forward as you can because the cars are going to join us on stage. Come through fresh, come through Ghana. Congratulations. I need all of you to come in front of the sign as the cars are going to drive on stage. Congratulations, Team Toyota. Another photo of the night. Woo! Give it up one more time for Team Toyota. Are you guys excited? Wow, such a big moment. Congratulations. But that's it, folks. We just found out the big winner is Toyota. Big congratulations to all the winners tonight. Well done to all the nominees. And thank you to the judges and you, the consumers, for all your hard work. If you have won an award, please come on. Toyota, please don't go. We're going to have some champers on stage. So Team Toyota, if you can join us back, please, for some champers and more photo opportunities. But congratulations to all the winners. If you have won tonight, join us on stage as well for a little drink. Everyone else, please join us upstairs for the after party where DJ Fresh is going to be playing. It's going to be a beautiful evening. I really hope you enjoyed yourselves tonight. Thank you all for coming. Until then, good night. Where's some champers? All the brands that have won awards, please join us on stage.